Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Friday, September 16th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind, of course, this is general for the day for all 12 signs. So just take what resonates. I hope I said that right. I just kind of spaced out a bit. But don't be surprised if that happens to you at a certain point throughout the day or certain points. But I do appreciate your love and support by liking this video, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm being drawn to specific words, the word victory and the word soothing, okay? Those are playing into your day in one way, shape, or form. But I do feel like you are at certain points a little bit frustrated, okay, or irritated by the energy in the air when you're trying to accomplish certain things. I do feel like you're wanting things to be more so perfect in comparison to the way they are, right? You're just wanting things to be neat, clean. I do feel like there's a focus on your well-being, your transformation. I sense that there are sweet results throughout this day, but it doesn't come without a little bit of frustration in between, or just due to certain factors in the midst. Don't be surprised if there's an obstacle or two when you're trying to accomplish your work or try to bond with somebody. Okay, bonding with people will come quite easily, all right? And I do feel like you may be blessed with a new connection throughout this day, if not multiple. I do sense that someone drawn to this reading, if not multiple people, has been manifesting new friends, okay? And I do feel like more so people drawn to this reading are manifesting love into their situation at this time. And that's coming to be quite nicely as people are finding you quite attractive, okay? And I do feel like people are feeling you are attractive in more than one way. Now, I started to do something new yesterday. I mean, I've done this previously, but I've never utilized it for the channel, where I've had spirit write through me on a Post-it note, okay? And so that was a different way for me to channel a message for this reading. And of course I did some for myself, but the one that came through for this specific daily read was people love your energy, be one with the extreme ups and downs, okay? People love your energy, be one with the extreme ups and downs. And I really do feel like the extreme ups and downs play into your frustration to your level of ease and comfort taking place at other points, even just your moods, right? Or just the energy ups and downs. Excuse me. Your comfort with your spirituality going up and down. I do feel like even your energy levels. But the beginning of that message where people love your energy, I do sense that that's playing into the overall attraction that you are exuding, the attention you're saying taking on, that people are giving you at this time. And I do feel like the words that you convey, the messages you convey, the work you produce, very victorious, successful, okay? Okay, there's a pure soul at play is what I'm hearing. I feel like that's speaking upon you being drawn to this reading, but also who you're meant to mainly connect with throughout this day. I'm being drawn to Virgo, okay? There's a Virgo that you're meant to bond with or reconnect with in one way, shape, or form, or you could be this Virgo, and Libra. Okay, Virgo and Libra coming into play. But we have the Sun card, as you can see. Sorry, could you even see that? I was drawn to the astrology wheel here. Virgo and Libra. Okay, and Leo. So 3 very key signs for the day. I'm hearing chill vibes. The person you connect with, multiple people, it seems that there are chill vibes between the two of you, okay? But I do sense that this day reminds you that completion leads to happiness. Your connection to the sun will take irrelevance, all right? Don't allow for oneself to get overly frustrated with small details. If something needs to be swapped around, reorganized, dealt with in one way, shape, or form, or you need to come up with a creative solution, just do it. Or just take a moment and figure it out for oneself. Don't overly concern oneself. Does that make sense? Just when need be, just get it done, or just do what you got to do to solve what's at hand, or just make things feel better for oneself. Because I do sense that the neatness of things, right? The solutions will put you at ease, emotion-wise and just energy-wise. And it's key for you to stay level-headed, or just to be one with the ups and downs once again, but just to bring it back to a grounded way of being. We have the Fool card. And so I do feel like there's a push to have fun, okay? There's a push to take a leap into a connection, all right? Or into a new level of connecting with a specific somebody. I did get a little bit enamored, a little bit bashful is the word I'm getting. I do feel like they're showing me the emoji with like the blushed cheeks and the slight smile. They're saying grin, but I do feel like you are being complimented, praised, bonding with people, seeing oneself have a bright future with a lot of connecting. I do sense that a dog, if not other animals, will come into play, or one specific animal, for a level of comfort, potentially spirit working through that animal to give you a message or to confirm something. I sense that you're a little bit goofy at certain points, even if you don't express that side of you. Now, I do feel like there's one person in your midst you're reminded not to trust, okay? Not to trust, or at least not fully. I feel like there's a reminder that you were meant to leave something behind in the past so that you can now embrace what's at hand or about to be birthed. Does that make sense? Whether that was a financial investment, a job, it could have been a relationship or potential of which. But when I did attempt this reading the first time, I tried using the spellcasting deck and it just didn't work out fully. And I got the transformation card, and I'm being drawn to the butterfly here. I do feel like there's a focus once again on how you're transforming through certain connections. You will see that quite evident. I do feel like through moments of frustration, how you cope with that, how you easily allow for oneself to step back or step away, or just not let it get to you how you once would, that proves or just reminds oneself that you are transforming, even for some other people. But the number 55 coming out, because I do feel like things are changing, all right? But you're expecting the worst when it comes to a level of, look at how that ring of light's on the face, when it comes to somebody or the energy in a situation, or just for some of you, it's when it comes to a connection. But I do feel like, even if it's a new one, but I sense that you're being pushed to keep oneself in a level, or bring oneself back to a level of optimism, all right? What you expect will come to be, because you're manifesting throughout this day with the Magician card. And it just feels like you're meant to manifest a level of magic and success. Now, the victory feels quite work-oriented, but I do feel like, again, it could be in regards to who you're meeting, connecting with in one way, shape, or form. But wherever you're expecting the worst, try to keep oneself, or bring oneself back to, again, that level of expecting the best, manifesting the best, because you're being reminded through certain synchronicities, through certain tarot readings, even spirit speaking to you loud and clear through your thoughts, that the possibilities are endless for you at this time. The moon will take a connection, is what I'm saying, is what I'm hearing. But I do feel like you are being pushed to remember that you once longed for what you have at hand. Okay, another 5, so 555. Don't be surprised if you see that number, or 1111 or 111 on the timestamp, or on the clock, okay? Okay, or a price tag. But I do feel as if you are wanting something in the midst of a little level of confrontation, okay? I do feel like you are, or spiritual messing with, you're reminding oneself that you needed a new financial investment down the line, and or a new job, okay? I do feel like you are a little bit messed with when producing your work. That could be part of the frustration coming into play, but I do sense that there is some passion taking place throughout the day, through how you express oneself, through who's messaging you, okay? Don't be surprised if your social media is a hit, okay? Why am I succeeding more these days? Because of a change you made, because of the way you're changing on a soul level, because you're allowing for oneself to go with the flow, and just, you probably even are manifesting that success, at least to an extent if you think about it. Now, I do feel like, okay, astrology, space, even science coming into play in one way, shape, or form, themes coming into play, design. I just feel like it's a little bit of a random day, but it does feel fulfilling for the most part. It's the moments when you feel gratified, where you remind oneself why you do what you do, and you remind other people why you do what you do. I just feel like a lot's coming towards you, again, in regards to connecting with people, in regards to your work, people needing your services or your products, or people just coming towards you with requests or just needs, desires at work. I just feel like people are going to be very open with you and asking a lot of questions. And it's up to you whether or not you feel inclined to answer those questions. But it's a day where you're reminded of change that's needed in the future, change that happened in the past, and how you're changing and your surroundings are changing by the minute, okay? And I even feel like for some of you, how your transformation is connected to your spirituality, how that's even transforming. And I really do feel like you are shining. Don't be surprised if there are orbs popping up throughout this day, whether it's for your situation or somebody else's. I just feel like there's a glowing way about you, even in moments of frustration, all right? Do remember, once again, you're manifesting at this time. So tread forward in a strategic manner with your thoughts, all right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Friday, and I'll see you next time.